Action. We're live. I don't know where the mouse went.
Hi.
Hi.
Is it lost?
All the way to the left. There we go. Yeah.
Is it here?
Yeah, it's on the screen. You'll be able to find it. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Oh.
Do you want to say hi? Do you want to
There's
say
a cat.
hi?
Oh, now you're
This is our new kitty.
Hi, Pixie.
Her name is Pixie,
Hello, Pixie.
and she's very scared.
Aw,
Yeah,
she's so cute, though.
she is very cute.
Can everyone hear me?
No.
I can.
Can you hear us? Are we in sync even a little bit? Because I totally... good. Thank you, Neff. Thank you to Neff, well, Neffenjo and Aiden, because you guys are awesome mods.
Yeah.
I appreciate all your work. It's great.
Do you want to
really
go?
tired.
Yeah.
Do you want to go?
All right. Welcome to our. What
Okay.
month is this? June live chat.
Aw.
It feels like it's May still, but June starts to confuse me like it's July. So.
It's okay. She's still a little shy and scared about everything, so.
She's got the tiniest tail.
Her tail's
Everything about her is tiny.
She's very tiny.
very
She's 3 years
small.
old, and I still can't believe she's like 3.
So that was
Very
Pixie.
small.
Pixie is our newest
Yes.
addition to the household.
And she is small.
She needed a house, so we gave her one.
Yeah, so hello, welcome to you guys joining us for our live chat today. If you've got a question, some of them we're going to answer right off the bat because we get them every chat. Please write your question, all in uppercase, and then whatever your question is.
Mouse.
Peter wants a mouse.
I want a mouse.
You want a mouse.
I'm like a
you
cat.
shall have a
Mouse
mouse.
for you, Petey.
So yeah, before we begin, hopefully the names help introduce us. So if you don't know who we are, look above our heads on screen. It should be up there. There is a timer, I think, today, right? So that chat can't be spammed by too fast, because we're going to try to answer questions as we see them. Yeah. Okay. So anyway,
Where's the super chat? Oh, there it is.
there is a super chat active?
Yes.
Okay. So some people who are donating to the channel will also have their questions or comments, if they're just comments, broadcast for everybody to see, and we'll make sure to acknowledge those too. So if you do that, thank you in advance, but no pressure. This is kind of just an open dialogue between us all. Is that
Yes.
fun? It's fun.
Super fun.
It's super fun. Yeah.
Super fun.
Super fun.
Super hot?
No,
The video game?
I was being... I don't even remember her name anymore.
Maybe they left in the car.
What is her
I went to
name?
find some.
Chica. There we go.
What is her name? Chica. Oh yeah, that one killer chicken thing from Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, so anyway, one of the primary questions we get every single stinking month is, will you guys make blah 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 into a musical? Fill in blah 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 with your favorite game, anime, movie, TV show, band, YouTuber, whatever it is. Can we all agree right now? The answer is maybe.
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe.
Pretty much no matter what you ask, the answer is maybe. But we're not going to commit anything right now, so...
Except for what's on screen right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, we're making Bendy and the Ink Machine musical, so you can stop asking about that too.
Yeah. That is confirmed. And I think Splatoon is the other one.
I don't know if we've made that.
I don't know if we made
Okay.
that official.
All right. Well, that's part of our goal. But everything else is just a maybe. You know, eventually, if we do this long enough, just about any video game we might get to. So, yeah. So no need to ask about specific games. That's going to be the answer. Pretty much anything is maybe.
Are you making a Resident Anus 3?
Maybe.
Good answer, AJ.
You know what? Resident Evil 3 is special because I know that it's kind of part of a series. It kind of begs for a third one. And we have talked kind of back and forth about it every single month, on Twitter.
Maybe one day.
Yeah.
We have to be careful with it at the moment.
Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts there. There's the Disney part. There's the working with Mark and Dodger part. And as you know, Mark is not even, I think, in California anymore right now because he's on tour. So...
What's he touring for?
He's
not,
got a tour.
Yeah.
There's like a
what?
Markiplier tour.
Just I'm Mark and
Yeah.
I'm going places.
Basically,
to meet
yes.
people?
Basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
He just shows up.
That's
Yeah.
an interesting reason to tour.
It sounds like he's been working on programming for it, so I don't know if that's like stand up. I don't know if that's like challenge games and stuff, or
Interesting.
yeah, I don't know what he's been doing other than
Sure.
he's got other, some of his guys are going on tour with him. So,
Oh, okay, fair enough.
but anyway, yeah. So locking down somebody like Mark for Resident Evil 3 is difficult. Hopefully not impossible. We'd like to do it someday. Who wants to read?
Silverfang Gaming says, "Don't really have a question. I just love your videos and want to help you." I can't read the rest of it
Make
because
more.
Make more.
Make more.
Oh, you saw it. Is there a way to?
And that's
Hold shift.
Oh.
from the super
Or
chat. So thanks for the donation.
Yeah, we like money.
And
Yeah.
not having to answer a question.
True. Yeah. We will. Is there a way to zoom out on this window?
Yeah, but it'll zoom out the chat also.
Oh. Okay. Then we won't do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anywho,
This dress is not sit.
Well, thank you.
Sit. Sit.
I'm like,
There we
what
go.
are you showing everybody?
Well,
Oh.
at the moment, some cleavage, but that's okay, right?
it is okay.
Rock cleavage is an important geological
Oh my god.
feature. It's a very important feature.
Well, if I get older, it'll be a craggy, right? That's,
There you
that's
go.
a thing.
Yes. If you become a rock monster, it will be geological cleavage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's see here.
Let's see. Yeah.
Question: do you guys prefer waffles or pancakes? I
Good
prefer bacon cheddar waffles.
Bacon cheddar waffles.
Oh,
Oh
they're
my
so good.
goodness.
So good, man.
Okay. I prefer pancakes.
It's because you're
The
weird.
traveler. I prefer pancakes. No, because my mom makes really good pancakes. They're better than like regular pancakes because they're like an Irish recipe that tastes more like a cake and less like
So they put
bread.
like alcohol in it.
No, actually, no. It's just like you have to use like a European measuring cup, or get like the conversions and stuff. But
Fair.
for some reason, they always end up they're like a lot thinner, like a crepe, and they're like sweet. And I will put like chocolate chips in them maybe too.
Nice.
But I've eaten I think 17 of those for breakfast once when I was younger. So yeah,
I like waffles. I'm a waffle person.
yeah. Waffles are good.
I really like both, but I probably tend to lean towards pancakes just because I feel like I can eat more of them.
Yeah, it's
That's
true.
Generally.
Yeah.
Nice.
Waffles ride that line sometimes of being like an ice cream cone, and a lot of times I'm like the cone is the worst part of an
I
ice
feel
cream
like waffles
cone.
are harder to like, oh, not hard, a lot easier to mess up. Like you can get like a bad waffle really easily.
What about
whereas,
the like the little tiny ones that Eggo makes, and they're like 4 pieces of them.
Yeah,
and,
well,
like,
buttering them
Eggo.
and stuff is kind of obnoxious
Lego
too.
my egg.
That is true.
Yeah, and if you cut them wrong, then all the syrup like starts draining out of them and stuff. So I'm like, pancakes are really simple. But I was making a case for pancakes.
That's a fair point.
I hate
There was a question about how to do the super chat thing, how to donate. And directly under your chat box is a little $sign. If you click the $sign, you can donate to the super chat, or you can go on to patreon.com. And you can, patreon.com/random encounters, and you can do a monthly donation with perks like getting what's it called? The instrumental to the song, stuff like that. Different kinds of perks.
Okay.
So, yeah, those are some of the ways that you can donate if you would like to.
Rah. Why do you feel offended because you're Irish, Bella? Oh, was it the whiskey line or something?
Probably.
Okay. I'm like, because they're good? Is that
I recently made an Irish friend, and you know what he told me? He says that Ireland is most known for their beer, which is an alcohol.
Oh.
So it makes sense
Oh.
to ask if there's alcohol in the recipe. I didn't mean it offensively. I'm sorry.
I got my hair cut yesterday, and
you did?
the woman
Oh.
cutting it, yeah, I did. It doesn't change that much, but she was Scottish. She still had a Scottish accent.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, it eventually came up in conversation. I was like, I didn't want to say something, but I did want to say something because I love your accent. It's fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah. She's like, it's terrible on an answer machine. I'm like, everybody's voice is terrible on an answer machine. Like, if you have to do an answering machine message, you're going to hate
That's
it.
why mine is a song.
Yeah. Question from Rosie. What are your guys' favorite things about being part of Random Encounters?
Miss Bird can't answer. She's not a guy.
Well, yes, I was going to say we can also expand this to being in a Random Encounters video. Because a lot of people, that includes a huge spectrum of people. Favorite thing about making Random Encounters musical?
Lately, the money.
The money.
Yeah, I like getting paid.
Well, it's a good thing that you guys watch these videos because I guess that's the thing that makes Miss Bird able to have money from them.
Yeah.
I'm someplace between watching the reactions of the final product because, like, when the video first goes live, it's really fun to see what people say about it. Mm-hmm. And the freedom that this lifestyle has where we kind of have our own schedules. We can kind of work on things at our own pace, which is getting more so the more you guys watch all the videos. So, yeah. And financially, we do have some freedom because you guys watch so much. It makes it easier for us to actually take a break sometimes and go out and do something fun. So
Definitely the freedom. It's not all roses. Like, it's not always, oh, we can do whatever we want, anytime, whatever. Like, there's plenty of work to be done, but it is still much more liberated than a 9-to-5 or something, and I appreciate that a lot.
Yep, that's what I would say.
yeah.
The freedom of not working.
You were
A normal
working
job.
until just, like, last year.
Yeah. So
It's true.
having to not be a normal person.
Yeah.
Having to not be a functional person of society. To be like, I go to bed at 6 and I wake up
I
at
was
2
gonna
and
say.
then I play some video games and then
Yeah.
do some work.
That's the big thing, I think, is none of us have to wake up at like 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. or whatever to get to work in the morning. It doesn't mean we don't work. It means we just start really late.
Yeah.
We should acknowledge
We totally
Sarah Gillivray.
Yeah.
Sarah donated and said, "What are you guys excited to be working on now and in the future?" It's an excellent question. Thank you for donating.
The screen already says that we're working on Bendy and the Ink Machine, which is what BATM stands for, if you don't know, which you should probably. I don't know. Anyway.
It's used so much online.
Yeah.
It'd be shocking
Yeah.
for people not to. But.
We're really excited about that because it's going to be this stop motion video, and we haven't done stop motion in a long time.
Excited or scared? Which
yeah,
are we?
Very much both.
Okay.
But, we know that the end product is going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So.
I was actually real excited. I was out buying the miniatures for the set the other day, like furniture and things like that to start populating it. So that's gonna be really fun.
My
Yeah.
friend's here.
Oh, hi, Nark.
His name is Nark. Hi. I don't normally do shout outs, but I'm kind of excited because we're friends. to
Is
the
that
end.
your Irish friend?
Yeah, we met playing TF2, so
There you
sorry
go.
about that. Anyway.
Yeah, super
yeah.
excited about that one. Miss Bird, what are you excited to be working on right now?
I'm in the process of recording an a cappella version of Want You Gone with another channel that you probably never heard of.
What's the channel?
Campus, I think. Campus? I think it's
Krampus?
something like that.
You should
No.
probably
Recording with
I'm
Krampus.
gonna look it up right now.
I want to do a
but yeah,
collab on
downloaded
Krampus.
the
his singing is
It's-
amazing and
it's
makes me
beautiful.
jealous.
Yeah.
It makes mine look like dirt.
It's so good.
It's so amazing. Oh man.
I'm working on the mix for it and recording Miss Bird, obviously, and so he sounds really, really good.
Yeah,
And I wish I knew what his channel was.
I am
because
looking it
now
up.
I feel like a douche.
It's
Am I allowed to say that? Too
Well,
late?
I was
how to
gonna
find
say
it.
it happened.
It did.
I'll just time travel back and yell over that one spot.
Ooh,
It's done. Fixed it.
good job. Thank you.
Now the comments are gonna be like, "No, you didn't. Totally didn't fix that." I heard it.
Amazing.
I'll be like, but you passed that moment in time to which I traveled back.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Okay.
delayed until so that no one would catch on. I don't know why I bothered to do it. It was after everybody heard it.
You're stupid.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
So the archived version. That's it. You'll go back and watch the archived version
Nice.
later when YouTube has that available. I'm just trying to trick you guys into coming back and watching the whole thing a second time so we get more ad
I
revenue.
don't believe you.
Oh,
So anyway,
yeah.
we kind of already did it because it's on the screen, but that's Nate. That's Miss Bird.
Hi.
This is AJ, and this is Peter. I'm Peter.
You are the Peter.
Yeah.
And you can answer overarching questions. No, they're not a couple. She and Peter are a couple.
Yeah, we made
He's
this
not
confusing.
single. He's taken.
AJ's not single. He's with Gwen, who's not here.
She's not here. I wish she was here.
So
And Nate is
Right.
free.
I'm free.
He's a free agent.
I'm a free agent.
He goes to the highest bidder, is what he said.
Oh.
It's like a love
Oh, my.
mercenary. They also call that a prostitute.
Yes, they do.
Mercenary.
I like love mercenary better,
You don't
though.
need to have love in prostitution.
Yes. It's like a hired gun.
Are you not?
Campusanus
What?
is his name.
Repeat that.
Campusanus.
CAMPUSANIS. You're not
Why
typing.
didn't you
I
type?
don't know why you didn't type.
You all heard that, right?
What the?
I told you this keyboard is bad.
I'm sorry, I totally forgot the keyboard
Camp,
is bad.
camp,
That is really bad. Wow.
Camp.
Get it closer.
Camp.
Nate,
Closer
type
to
it.
what?
I don't want to get up.
No.
Oh.
Is it working?
Camp.
This is right? Yeah, this is
Was
him.
that right? With an I?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Find that in the chat. Because,
That thing won't type unless it's like.
maybe it might type better if it's nearer the computer.
I think that must be what it is.
If Nate is doing it, I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway,
Well.
sorry about that. I really need to just buy a new keyboard mouse.
But yeah, I
wireless.
just
It's okay.
discovered him because I was looking for Portal songs for some reason, and I found that there was a third Portal song made because GLaDOS makes an appearance in one of the Lego games. I forget which one it is, but she's basically best friends with Batman, and I thought that was cool. And I was like, this song is amazing, so I tried to find the Jonathan Coulton version, and his popped up. And he sounds almost similar to Joko, except he has a much smoother and sweeter voice, and it's amazing. So it was a real treat to be able to collab with him and work on this. So, the
Nate,
end.
what are you working on that you're excited about?
I'm not working on anything.
Awesome.
Oh.
But I feel like I was just talking with AJ the other day about this.
Yep.
I am excited about the Shovel Werewolf.
Wait, what?
Because Halloween is only
Because
like 3
I'm
months
like,
away.
October is fast approaching.
That's
and
true.
if he's
I
gonna
have a game for you.
and if
Uh-oh.
he's gonna return, it's gonna be soon.
Nice.
It's true. Nate's outlined like 4 seasons of this show. So if we
Yes,
continue doing this, even
I
if
came up with
nobody
absurd
watches
plot
it,
elements.
Oh my gosh.
maybe we'll keep making them anyway, just for fun on our end.
That's grand.
Yeah. By the way, I saw some of you guys have birthdays this week. Some of you today
Oh.
is your birthday.
Wow.
So happy birthday to everybody who is having a birthday today.
Happy birthday to
Oh, copyright claims! Copyright claims!
You
Not anymore,
live
right?
in
Oh, are
a
you
zoo.
sure?
Yeah, I think it was released
Oh,
because everyone hated that it was not released.
that's not the way the world works.
right. Let me check.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Oh. Well, either way, happy birthday to you guys. Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Mercy me.
You play Mercy?
I have tried to play Mercy. I can't
Well,
play anybody particularly.
Yep, February 10th, 2016. A judge. Oh wait. Okay,
Oh,
this
dear
is
God.
even earlier. Hold on.
Do we touch that?
Sure,
Okay.
if you want to.
I mean, I feel like I feel like we can address that. I guess.
Would you like me not to say anything?
No, that's not what I'm asking at all.
Okay. Because I feel like I'm going to have a different view than all of you.
Yeah, and that's why I'm wondering if it's okay. So we don't always get like deep on things or dark on
Before we
things.
do,
Yeah.
Snopes claims that in fact it is now reasonably public domain. It's still in dispute in the courts, but every judge has so far been like, yeah, you should not be collecting on this.
Interesting. As in, it's too old, or
No, as in it's too public.
that seems weird though. What about
Right?
like Gangnam Style? Like,
I don't know, man.
granted, that's not like nursery rhyme level the way.
It was something about
Children
how
are
they
taught how to
acquired
do
the
that.
rights the first time,
Oh, okay.
a long time ago.
Gotcha.
Anyway,
Okay. So anyway, here's a pretty intense question, and I don't know if there's like a trigger warning we're supposed to do about this to begin with, but Insane Fan Cat Girl asked, "What are your thoughts on suicide? Please answer."
Trigger warning, we're talking about suicide.
Exactly. So you can mute us for a while. We'll wave around like a crazy person, I guess, when we're done talking about this, if you don't want to talk about it. We have had fans actually commit suicide.
We've had somebody who we're supposed to work with commit suicide.
True. And so, like, it is an issue that if it hasn't affected your community yet, it probably at some point will, because it's kind of a major problem. A lot of suicide happens and doesn't get prevented, and that's really unfortunate, and there are hotlines for it. And so I guess, speaking for myself at least, I don't think it's the answer, and I think it'd be really great to be open about when you feel suicidal and find people to talk to or call that hotline. Anything that is not the step that just succumbs to it, because things do improve. Life is a lot of waves, and I think it's worth fighting for, especially on behalf of the people that you love that are going to have a really hard time if you follow through with that. So
I think suicide sucks. I mean, what I actually mean is, a lot of people who do take their own lives are in really crappy situations, and like, it sucks that they're in those situations, and some people call it like the coward's way out and crap like that, and I'm like, they've been living with these horrible situations for so long that the fact that they've been living that long is pretty much perfectly
courageous
conclusive evidence that they are courageous, that they're not cowards. So I don't know, it sucks a lot, but at the same time, we all have our problems, and I get it.
That's an important thing to note, I think, is when you feel like you've been going on too long, and that's where not feeling alone is important, and understanding that you're not the only one, maybe. Even if you feel like yours is different from everybody else's, people have different thresholds, and so somebody with a terrible life, who has all these things wrong, may be still pushing on, and they would understand, you as well as somebody who doesn't have a very hard life. All these actors that end up taking their own lives because they're still not happy, because having enough stuff doesn't necessarily change your happiness. So you're not alone. Even like the rich and famous people end up really depressed in ways that feel unsolvable. So you're not alone, but you have to be able to talk to people. And if you're a friend to somebody that you feel like is drifting that way, being available to them too.
Nate?
No comment.
Okay.
I thought you might plead the fifth.
I'm not talking about this.
Okay.
I come from the left field because I do think that suicide can be the answer. I've attempted 4 times, and I am prone to self-harm. I have been in situations where I thought that was the only answer. The one thing that you do need to understand is that if you are going to go through with it, it is going to affect people even if you don't think it is. So you need to be prepared for that kind of fallout, because even if like you think you have nobody in your life, there are going to be, it's like a butterfly effect. It'll affect something somewhere.
Yeah.
So
Probably a lot of somethings somewhere.
yeah, you need, that's just something you need to be aware of if that is what you're going to do.
Yeah, that's a really good point. A lot of people will say, I literally affect no one. No one cares about me. No one cares for me. And that's almost inevitably false.
Yeah.
And so you will almost inevitably hurt someone.
So definitely do seek help first before you come to the ultimate conclusion that you're going to take your life. That's where I stand, and it's very left field, so I apologize.
Yeah, and I do think, unfortunately, there's a problem of we don't express often enough how much we care about each other. And that I think would be a valuable change to make just in general in our culture.
I've hugged you maybe twice in my life.
That's okay, because you don't always have to touch people to make them feel loved.
I'm sorry, I just want to make you feel uncomfortable right now.
Oh, AJ, we love the AJ.
Thank you.
AJ.
That's great. I feel very loved now. Now, people feel special and important in different ways, and, it doesn't hurt to sometimes, make sure that people understand that you do care about them, even if you guys aren't like the best of friends or something. They're still valuable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, hopefully that answered your question.
Moving on.
Sorry,
Sure.
that's not what you were hoping for or expected.
I was like, the mouse doesn't work no too.
Yeah, I need to get better equipment apparently.
Go, mouse, go.
It's going, man.
Oh, one more thing. If you are contemplating suicide, you need to know that it is your choice. No one pushed you to do it. There might have been factors where, you got really angry or sad or whatever, and you started putting blame on other people for feeling angry and sad, but you're always the one that, sorry for the pun, pulls the trigger. So the weight is on you. It's on nobody else. Just there. The end.
With that under our belts, Miss Danger wants to know, what's your go-to Starbucks drink?
Ooh.
Green tea frappuccino?
I don't have a go-to, but I just tried the Midnight Mint Frappuccino,
Frappuccino.
and it was really yummy. I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah.
AJ's like, no.
Hot chocolate.
It's probably iced coffee. I don't like
Iced
Starbucks.
coffee.
I don't go to Starbucks.
He drinks the vanilla frappuccinos that are in the fridge, the ones that come in the glass bottles.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's Starbucks.
Yes, I guess it's true, but that doesn't taste like their actual store drink.
No, it doesn't.
So,
Question from Lego Boy. What is your favorite meme?
I'm
You guys
really...
have
only
a meme you're partial to?
I'm really digging the ones where you have to push or click on the picture and then there's something else that happens.
Yeah.
So like they'll be like, pet this cat. So you click on the picture and then the cat's like falling over. It's like, no, not that hard. You just push the cat over. I love that kind of crap. It's great.
AJ.
Well,
Well, if you don't have an answer,
I gotta think about this one.
the expanding brain one, I really enjoy. Some of the things people come up with are just so absurd.
I don't actually know what that is.
Oh, it's the one where you get like, a little bit of the brain lights up with something, and then a bit more lights up, and then it explodes.
Okay.
Into enlightenment and craziness.
Yeah, weirdly, I'm blanking right now. I feel like there have been a number of good ones recently, and I can't think what they are.
I also love the dog going like, "This is fine" in the middle of a bunch of flames. Because I feel like that so often. Everything's burning down around me. This is fine.
It'll work.
We got this.
That's okay. Nate, you got a meme that you are partial to?
A dank meme.
Something that you kind
Dank
of hold
meme.
close?
I was digging. I didn't even know how to describe it. It was a more recent one where I think it started with like the fat guy who like jumped into the pool and then like they CGI'd him like floating through space to like the techno music or whatever from like Denmark.
No.
So then it became everybody like
Doing
as soon as like Palpatine jumped in Star Wars, like he was floating through space and then he was destroying the Death Star. I don't really know how to describe that meme any better. I also like Doge.
Is that... I actually...
Such wow.
Okay. I was actually thinking about... I can't remember his name, but the dog that tells the bad jokes, like the dad jokes.
Oh.
And like, there's always that last final frame of him just be like...
the husky, because that's
the husky.
Rogue 2's.
Yeah, I always laugh at those. Like, it doesn't matter how bad they are, I always laugh at them, because like his face at the end always sells the joke.
No, husky's great.
Yeah. I can't get enough of those, actually.
Actually, I'm just gonna ban him.
I know there's like a million other ones that like I laugh at, and again, that's not even a new one. That one's been around for a million years. But yeah,
That one's pretty classic.
yeah, love that one. I don't know. I've been laughing more at these ones that I think Mikey Ledoux shares from like a filmmaker meme page.
Yeah,
a lot of those ones I laugh at too, but they're just like a hodgepodge.
Hey, so who's singing in the Bendy musical? Because that question
We don't
was
know.
coming up.
We have not
We have no idea.
discussed that yet. We don't actually... This is a funny like behind the scenes glimpse really quick. We have talked about the different voices that one would expect Bendy to have. And like we haven't finalized that yet. So it's really funny to, when you start thinking about what does Bendy sound like? What is like a cartoon version of Bendy talk like? These are questions that we actually have to answer on these projects, and we have to live with our decision, and we have to live with whatever the feedback is we see a million times in the comments when somebody says either you should have gotten Jacksepticeye to do that, or whoever else did a way better job than you, and like we have to like deal with your approval or disapproval at the end of this. So we're still trying to figure out what is going to get us the highest number of people in the comments saying that was great, and the lowest number of people saying you guys did a terrible job with Bendy's voice. I hate it. So.
Christian McCoy didn't say question, but he did mention the word pre-production. He was like, oh, that must mean, okay, so how are we doing this? The word pre-production actually, in this particular case, we're more into pre-production than just being like, how are we going to do this? We have the entire song written, we have the entire song sampled, so like an instrumental already exists of the music.
No temp track though.
Indeed.
True, we haven't.
Which means that there's no like vocal
Vocals
line
recorded.
or anything.
Yeah.
We have an overhead of the set drawn out. We haven't built
Like
the
a
set,
floor plan.
but we've got the floor plan for the set. We have storyboards, and the stop motion character is being completed at this moment by the guy who also made the FNAF puppets. So when we say pre-production in this case, we mean it's actually pretty well along.
Yeah, it's pretty much to production at this point. The one thing is a set design. We don't
Yeah.
have the set actually built yet.
And we don't have the main character.
True. He's going to be shipping soon, I'm sure. So yeah, we're late in pre-production at this point. And the process before that, where you're coming up with ideas, that's more often like development. Yeah. Does that include script writing when you're working on the script, or is that?
I think so.
Okay, I was gonna say, because if you don't finish the script, then your project has ended.
And development is a part of pre-production in some circles, but it's also a kind of separate stage.
That's why they have development hell, I think. It's because when the script isn't good enough and you just keep undoing the script and trying again, that's when it becomes like, this is not happening.
But we don't know when it's going to come out. Sorry.
Yeah, hopefully soon, because we're gonna try to get that moving, and then we'll just see how fast we can work on it. The last stop motion we did was Pac-Man the musical, and we did that with like full-time jobs still.
You banged it out in no time.
You were still recovering from surgeries. I was working a regular job at the time, so now that we have more of us, we're double as many people. Triple technically is like able to work on it consistently, and we don't have to split that time with jobs and stuff. We're gonna see how fast we can make this happen, but yeah. What other questions do we got?
Ew. That's what
we've answered this one a lot, but Sniper Pro question: what is your favorite Pokemon?
Torchic.
Torchic.
Magikarp.
Yeah. Magikarp. Did you know that there's a Magikarp app now where you can splash? It's called Magikarp Splash.
Sucks.
Yeah. But I saw on Twitter somebody, one of you guys, actually named their first Magikarp Peter.
Oh.
In honor of you.
Somebody said it's basically like a glorified Tamagotchi, kind of like you don't really do much with them. But.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Pokemon?
Clefairy. Is it called
I have decided
Jump?
I like Clefairy. Yeah. Yes, sorry, that's the one.
This.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. That's
this.
it. We're trying to make Gwen.
You can see that, right?
Too.
They probably won't be. Maybe.
I only liked Clefairy as a joke at the beginning, but the more we joked about it, the more I like Clefairy. So at this point, Clefairy is like my token Pokemon. That's like my Pokemon.
Legit.
Yeah. It's like Amiibo. I only got really into Amiibo because it was like Nintendo sent us some. We did the Amiibo song, and I was like, now I gotta get all the Amiibo. So
we had Ben Patton over yesterday, who's the voice of
Layton,
of Professor Layton.
He's also in the Smash Bros. Song.
And also in the Smash Bros. Song, and he was very heavily admiring your collection of Amiibo.
And I feel bad I didn't acknowledge that. I was thinking about it. And I was like, I don't think I don't know what to say when somebody says like, you have a lot of Amiibo. Be like, yeah. I don't know what else to say, but I was like,
you could show people your favorite ones and the ones that were harder to obtain. You know, you can make a geek bit out of it.
Let me tell you about my Amiibo.
Yeah. I don't want to
be that guy.
But that's what people usually want when they're like, holy crap.
Maybe. Yeah.
Well, maybe not like that, Smarmy.
I polish them nightly.
Yeah, maybe not like that, but
I blow the dust off with a special can of unicorn farts. Does that work? Hey, speak of things that don't work.
Magikarp Jump.
Speak of things that don't work. Peter.
The name is Carp.
I hate
question, does pineapple belong on pizza? I don't know who it was because you scrolled away from it.
If you want it to.
I'm in charge.
Ashley
Pet Shop.
That guy. Girl. It.
Ashley is a boy's and girl's name.
Pizza. If you like it, then eat it. If you don't, then don't put it on your pizza.
Pineapple belongs at the bottom of the sea.
Oh, okay.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
And SpongeBob belongs in pineapple. That's what I think.
I enjoy pineapple on my pizza, so I usually eat Hawaiian pizza, but I know people who don't. So if you don't like it, then don't eat it. I know some people who eat mayonnaise and peas on their pizza. So that's
gross.
That's strange to me. Yeah. I won't eat it, but if they like it, whatever.
I mean, some people icky. Juggle geese.
That is true. Some people do.
Some geese juggle
weird.
People.
Well, I just killed it. Cool. With a Firefly reference.
Where? Oh, this mouse. I'll stop complaining about the mouse, I promise.
What are you looking for?
Just a question.
Yeah.
Is something.
Ones that we haven't answered constantly. Unfortunately, we do answer most of the same questions constantly.
I'm trying not to touch you, but I'm fidgety.
Unicorn.
You do. Okay, well, we have enough people asking it.
Guys, I'm about to get a Magikarp.
Wow, that's great.
Aaron Fox and True Faller, both pretty close together, asked basically the same things, along with Zoe. They're basically asking favorite song, favorite musical, most fun to make. All those. We're going to group them all together. We're going to do this. Just one big mega question that like 100 of you guys have been asking today.
Magikarp song.
Your favorite project to work on. Peter says the Magikarp song. What was fun about it?
I don't have a favorite.
Can you tell us something fun?
Like, it was just, I don't know, it was just fun. I stuck my hand in a snake hole.
It's true, you did. You can find video of that.
That was cool.
That was kind of scary. I remember that. Ooh.
Wait, was that the same one? You were Clefairy in that one. So that was also the one where AJ got to chase around a bunch of geese.
It's true.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, we got into a lot of mischief that day. A fun one to do. I thought Hello Neighbor actually ended up being a lot of fun. I didn't think it was gonna be because we had so much work to do, but it was pretty easy to shoot. There wasn't anything super difficult about it, and I don't get to be on screen with Peter often enough, I feel like, in musicals, so it was a cool opportunity for us to both get to be in.
Really rare.
And we're just filming like in our house, so it's like everything's kind of at arm's, you can just reach out and grab whatever you need and then use it. So it was a really easy shoot, and there were a lot of fun like jokes we got to do. We got to get hit with a crowbar.
I certainly enjoyed running into a bunch of boxes.
Yeah, I like jumping off our
entertaining.
porch and onto a big mattress.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had to do a lot of fun stuff.
Don't have one.
Okay.
Don't have one either.
Been very many
Oh, okay.
in terms of like.
So we got to put you.
So Tingle.
I've been in Tingle. Tingle was amusing to shoot, but
Got a little cash. That's how I start this. What about one?
Sonic Boom. I'll go with Sonic Boom.
There you go.
Always.
Sonic Boom.
What was
actually-
fun about it? Something fun.
I feel like it was the most diverse for me to do.
Okay.
Cause I mean, I guess Leighton
The
was
song
a little more
changes a lot.
diverse, but I don't know.
That's
I mean,
fine.
One thing that was fun for you is being flown out from New York just to be in a musical.
True.
That's true.
So, Muse Sister donated to us. Thank you so much. And she says, or he says, I don't actually technically know.
Muse sister, I would assume.
I would
is a girl,
assume, but
you can also be on a
assumptions-
sister's account. So yeah.
Wait, wasn't there more to this question?
It was a group question. I just kind of manufactured.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
I
Okay,
Frankensteined
never
a
mind.
bunch of people's
Yeah.
questions.
I thought there was going to be like favorite musical, favorite this, one
No,
you
no,
didn't
no.
like, blah blah.
So, Muse Sister says, I love the work. What are your plans for tank tops in the merch store?
Great question. Thank
had
you
one
for asking
once.
it. Yeah, I think
It
our
was
past
awful.
merch store had a tank top. I think it was an iffy print. We should talk to our current Teespring shop, which there's probably a link someplace.
In the description.
Yeah, because we should have tank tops. That's a great point. So thank you for pointing that out. I will make a note of that to go get a tank top of some sort prepared.
Okay.
We also have zip-up hoodies now. That was something we didn't have in the last one.
Unfortunately, it's summer now.
Yeah, but I like zipping up my hoodies more
Not
than just
summer
pulling them on.
everywhere.
It's true.
Fair. But like, 51% of our viewership is from the United States.
Yeah. So it's summer for most of us, but yeah. So anyway, thanks
Did you
again for
know
the
that,
suggestion.
guys?
We'll do
And
that.
like-
51% of you guys are from the United States.
And
sorry.
I bet at least 50 of them are kids. And
No, well-
kids like to wear hoodies even in the summer. So
No, our biggest two demographics are like the combined ages of 18 to 29.
yeah.
Yeah. And
Does that fit you guys?
That I believe covers like 49% of our people or something.
Are
Okay.
you an American teenager, ages 18 to 29?
Okay, that doesn't make sense.
I agree.
Well, if you are, then you fit perfectly in our little Venn diagram.
Shut
Okay.
up.
Fun fact, AJ, when you're 20, you're not a teenager.
John Flannery wants to know what video editing software we use. We have pretty much almost exclusively moved to Adobe products. So Adobe After Effects, Adobe Premiere. Miss Bird works on some other software. What do you?
I use VideoPad for my vlogs because I like how streamlined it is.
And then
'cause I-
Vegas for your more
Yeah,
complicated
and then
stuff.
Vegas for everything else.
Yeah.
Because I don't like the layout of Adobe.
And then for sound, AJ, what do you use for
I use MIDI Maker.
from 1995?
I think. Oops, that's your phone.
9?
I think technically it's from like
30?
2002 or
Oh,
something.
wow.
I want to say it actually might not be
That's-
from the 90s.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Are you
Well,
sure?
it's not
Didn't get
supported
an
though.
update in 2002.
It's possible. It just got
It
updated.
got patched in 2002.
I'll
Worked
tell
on
you what-
something beyond Windows 95.
What is true is that I didn't get into it until probably close to junior high. And that would have been like 2000, 2002,
Yeah.
someplace in that era.
Um,
But it probably did come out before that, so I probably wasn't the first person to download it.
and for audio, I also use Pro Tools, which is, just a professional audio mixing software. It looks like Devin's question is related.
Yeah, that's why I highlighted it.
Gotcha.
Plus, it's from Devin.
And
Hi,
I
Devin.
use a program called Aria Matosa, and it's basically like Media Maker except in this century. And I dabble with Sonar, and sometimes I record in Audacity. So
All this hate from MIDI Maker. It's
okay, you can't
1998.
even write a whole song. You have to write
if you-
pieces of a whole song.
The Big the Cat song is a whole song written in one file.
but
on
like
Maker.
Frambo is written in like 3 of them, isn't it?
Sometimes. Depends how long a song you want to make. Also, it's like sheet music. You could just have a repetition, so that you just do the same part over and over again. So you can make very simple songs without having to split it up in several projects. The truth is, though, nobody wants their song to be finished in MIDI anyway. Like, even if you want it to be chiptune, you probably want to bring it into something else.
Yes.
So if you're going to fish it in something else, it doesn't really matter, just as long as you are clear about how you're breaking up your song.
It's true. The last part of Devin's question
I don't have
is, what
data.
piece of tech or software are you saving up for to add to your arsenal?
Ooh.
And we are looking to upgrade our camera. Right now we're borrowing Nate Wants Battles video.
That is true.
His camera, and it's quite good, but it has some limitations that we want to get past. And then we're also using the camera that we bought 6 years ago. And it's all been working pretty well, but, I mean... What just... Oh, wow. Because I have a mental disorder, which I don't know what to tell you, man. Like...
Are you gonna address what that you're even talking about?
Everybody's like, what are we discussing now?
I'm sorry that I fidget and make you uncomfortable.
There's a foot fetish person in the live chat who asked, why does Peter love his feet a lot? He touched them the whole live chat. And Peter says, because he has a mental disorder. I don't know what to tell you.
Because Peter just likes to touch his feet a lot in front of you. He wants you to watch
Here,
his feet.
I'll do this instead.
Oh, there you go.
Did we finish Devin's question, though?
New camera.
Camera.
Yeah, new camera. We want to start a business. That's kind of tech.
Yeah, we're
But
working on that still.
It turns out it's going to be much too expensive on a monthly basis.
I want a
Question.
new computer.
Okay.
The end.
I also do. I want a new monitor because I've been playing Overwatch and my monitor
It's
first of all,
stupid?
it's a stupid square shaped one. So Overwatch has to play this weird strip in order to display everything. So I'm using a third of my monitor to play it on. And then it turns off randomly while I'm playing and takes a 5-second reset. So a lot of the time I'll be playing and then my screen will go dark and I'll just hear the sound of my guy dying and I'll be like, cool, all right.
But if
And
you
I'll
get
come
a
back
new
and I'll be
monitor,
responding
you
to
can't keep using the monitor as an excuse for why you suck. Oh,
I don't even use it for an excuse.
Well, he could use...
I use the fact that I've been playing for a week as an
Yeah.
excuse that I
you
suck.
should just buy a new monitor.
He
Get a
could-
nice one
should.
for $100.
He could use the excuse that he's using a controller for why he sucks.
That
I
too.
could. But I don't think I do that either.
Yes, just so everyone knows, AJ's playing Overwatch on the PC with a controller.
Because
Shame.
okay.
Shame.
I started playing video games on GoldenEye and
Shame.
Time Splitters and stuff. So
Same, but PC's better.
So
Hey man,
I mean-
someone called me out on my feet. I've got to shame you.
oh, okay. I think these people will stand up for me. I think our encounters also like controllers just fine.
Are you a PC Master Race Encounterers, or are you a dirty console peasant?
I think there should be room for people like me who don't consider themselves part of the master race, even though they prefer PC.
Sorry, it was a reference, okay? You know who
Peter
zero
doesn't
punctuation is?
Peter's like, I don't know what a reference is.
Oh.
I don't know.
Wait,
Peter's like, well, I'm going back to
wait,
my
you
feet
highlighted
then.
another one.
Did I?
Yeah, you highlighted something about ants.
Oh, yeah.
And then we never
Sorry.
answered it.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Answered
Have
it.
you ever kept ants?
Yes, Halloween Kid wants to know if you've ever
No.
kept ants. You never kept ants at all. No ants.
Does it count when they infest your home?
If
No.
you keep them and don't try to get rid of them, then yes, it does count.
No.
AJ, did you?
I did. I had a little ant farm as a kid. I thought it was cool because it's like a maze.
I did too.
And little ants like run through.
Okay, well, I apparently did better things with my life.
Same.
Well, you don't have to do anything with it particularly. You just kind of
Just
like
kind of
let it.
watched.
I was
looked
the
at
weird
it.
kid who collected rocks. So.
Yeah. Nowadays, I don't think I would do it because I wouldn't want them to get loose.
I was the weird kid who collected pain and trauma. I mean, what?
I mean, I
Terror,
was that
trauma,
weird
and no
kid
more
too,
mamas.
but like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, so different strokes for different folks. If you're into ants, they're kind of fun to put in a
Stroke.
little thing.
Oh my.
stroke.
Question from Sniper Pro. What did you do before YouTube?
Yes.
I was in school before YouTube existed.
Same.
I was gonna say elementary school.
I was in school during YouTube's invention.
Uh-huh.
I was in high school.
Okay, can we like evolve this question? I'm not even sure this is what they meant. Actually,
No, it's
but-
not.
It's not. We know what it meant.
Okay, so let's answer what it did mean, but then I have another phase of this question I want to ask.
Right before YouTube, I was working on a feature film that someone else was the director and producer of, and I had to do rotoscoping on odd things.
The end.
Do you
I
mean
spent
body
hou-
parts?
I spent hours rotoscoping a dildo.
Wonderful.
It was a great job.
Kids,
Yeah,
if you don't know
fake
what a
body
dildo
parts.
is, use Google to look it up.
I don't think
Maybe-
we're supposed to tell
I don't
them to do
even
that.
know what I don't even know what to tell you. Like advise somebody. Be like, oh, ask your parents. I'm like, maybe not. I don't know.
Image search. As I always say.
So anyway, before YouTube, I was working on. I worked at a movie trailer company actually called Trailer Park. That was the most recent thing I'd done, and so yeah, I got to work on movie trailers. It was cool.
Weren't you working on when was iCarly?
That was earlier.
That was-
I had not started
That
YouTube,
was
but I had
before
the Needle Mouse.
Eisenstein.
That was
Yeah.
that was
That was
I,
before
I was,
Eisenstein.
I was still out here when he was on.
Yeah,
iCarly.
because when I was working on that, there were actually people there they ended up watching Needle Mouse. Some of the people at Nickelodeon. It was really funny to come to work like the next day and have them be like, "Wow, I got a lot of views. Like I saw it turned out great and stuff." It was like I guess I just been talking about it. It was really funny to have people there
Nice.
that worked on the show watching it. So, yeah. Before YouTube,
I started YouTube almost right when it came out. So I was either still in high school or finishing up college or one of the two. So I was schooling. I was doing the school thing.
yeah.
Yeah, I've been on YouTube longer than
But what were you majoring
all of these
in?
people. I was majoring in vocal performance because I wanted to be a private music teacher.
They call that a coinky dink.
And then her
She wanted to
teacher
teach
was
music
like,
to
"You
privates."
can't hack it because you suck." And she was like, "Screw you."
He didn't say I sucked.
well-
He said I was an imposter who had no business being in
Those who
show
can't
That's
do
basically the same
teach.
thing.
That's what they say, right?
They do say something like that.
Yeah. So look at me now. That's all I gotta say to you, Scott Farthing.
Oh,
Shots fired.
Nate, what were you doing before YouTube?
Before YouTube, I worked 2 jobs in New York, and it sucked. So I don't suggest working jobs.
I don't suggest working jobs. He says
Yep.
Yeah.
I was a barista once. That was awesome.
for like 3 weeks, right?
No, actually, it was about 6 months.
Oh, okay.
The 3 weeks one was because my manager was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A thing we're not allowed to say.
All right, so just expand this because we started dating ourselves, talking about how old we were when YouTube was like invented.
I'm 27.
Let's take Sniper Pro's
By the
question
way.
and pivot it one more time.
Okay.
And the first time you were introduced to the YouTube website, what was your experience for finding out what YouTube was when it first was
Like
invented?
I remember.
Oh,
that.
sure,
You
yeah.
don't remember it?
Oh my gosh,
No.
I
I
can
was
tell
so
you what I
blown
was
away.
doing.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you
What?
go first.
What? I'm sorry, what was the question?
The question was, when you first found out what YouTube was, when it was like created, where were you? What were you doing? Like, what was your first experience with? Like,
I was
using
at
YouTube?
what did they call it in high school? Recess? What is it? Lunch? Whatever that
Recess
that
or-
break
We
is
had
or whatever.
recess in
I
high
went to I went to the library where we had the computer lab and I was just dicking around. That's okay to say, right? Well,
Sure.
okay, whatever.
It is
I was
messing.
messing around on the internet and Google suggested like the site to me. It was like a headline like this thing is a thing. Go look at it. And I was like, okay. And so I looked at it. I was like, oh my gosh, there's videos. People post videos online and like people actually watch them. And I was freaking mind blown. It was amazing because I'd never seen anything like that before.
Yeah.
So
I can't actually remember what the first video was that somebody was trying to get me to watch, but I know I was in a computer class in like high school or something like that. and somebody said, you have to go, like, they were like, go watch this thing on the internet. And I'm like, where do I find it? And they're like, on YouTube. And I'm like, so I typed in like the letter U and like the word tube. And he's like, no, it's like YouTube. And I'm like, oh, so like I don't know why it took me so many tries. But they had to like come type it out for me because I could not figure out how to type YouTube in a way that would connect to the website.
It's funny.
And I thought it was kind of a dumb name. I'm like, that's kind of dumb.
Can you type
but
in
whatever.
YouTube like right now and see if like that pops up with YouTube or like?
Now I'm curious.
I want to know.
AJ's got it.
Oh, you doing it?
But how did you try to spell it?
Yeah,
Was
just
it-
the letter U and then I think T-U-B-B.
To be perfectly frank,
Hey, it knows
It
what you want
autocorrects
though. That's cool.
Okay.
Okay.
I did Google Video.
I did as well. That's where I was uploading. I
thought you
didn't
did
upload anything to
RootClip.
YouTube. And well, that
that
used
was-
Google
Which I didn't
Video.
even know
Or
what that
Vimeo,
was until I
or
met you. I was like, what's
Yeah.
that?
But yeah, I agree. Like uploading, I was using Google Video before Google bought YouTube.
I was like, oh, well, it's got a Google brand, so it's going to survive.
And it's really funny that they like
And
bought
we-
YouTube and just shut down their own service. I was
Yeah,
like,
it's so weird. And I get like that idea. Google will survive has worked for everything except for like Google Plus and
well, it
Google
does
Video.
work. That's the scary part. Is
I
it
mean,
even works for the things that fail usually
it's
on
true.
Google?
It's
So I don't
true.
understand why Google Video, other than I guess they were just like Google Video doesn't sound cool and YouTube does.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I love the sound of YouTube. So I had a transformation once I used it.
I love the sound of YouTube too. They normalize audio to -13.
Okay. All right.
Great.
I will
Loves.
never forget my first video. Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was a big anime nerd way back when, and I got myself into these things called AMVs, which is anime music videos. So then I started making my own, and I put one up, and it was the best thing ever. It wasn't the best thing ever, but
Well, I mean, it got like 100,000 views or something, right?
well, that was after my channel grew a little
Oh,
bit.
okay.
My first one was not that good, but
Okay.
after I started getting the hang of what a video editing software thing was and like how to actually chop things up to make it look good, then I started getting a lot of traction on my site. So yeah, I got about like 100,000 views and stuff
Gotcha.
per video, and it was great.
It's really fun to see some of you guys telling us your YouTube experiences. I see like Halloween Kid says YouTube was created on the year I was born. So I feel super old now.
You were born in 2005? Jeebus.
Well,
so
a lot
young.
of I was gonna say probably are people in here that are younger than that still.
You're so young.
Well, anyway, congratulations
my
on being
day,
so young. Stay young forever.
I was born in 89.
You'll be happier that way.
We didn't have the internet readily available.
We had when we finally got it. If we got it.
Fucking
Wow, yeah,
Earthlink.
February 2005.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Luma asks a question that I'm not gonna have a good answer for. Question: what's your favorite chord? Mine is F7.
I don't have a favorite chord, I'm sorry.
You have a favorite chord? Mine is a cord of wood. You burn it.
I think I like leather. Leather's a good chord.
Leather
HDMI.
chords. This question was too hard for us. Clearly.
I mean,
We're
I
not
don't really
really-
have a favorite chord, like, because it depends on the context of the song. Like, if like we're talking like Eric Whittaker kind of stuff, then like he does like these amazing like 6 to 8 part chords, and they're glorious and beautiful. You know, it's like some complicated crap like C augmented ninth and stuff like that. So like it depends on the music for me. I don't have one that I can just go, oh yeah, I love G all the time. G's my favorite. I don't. No. When?
Oh, and someone asked why we're ignoring Nate, and we're not actually ignoring him. He just hasn't wanted to answer a lot of questions, so
He's
he's
quiet.
been silent.
I have answered questions. I don't tend to speak up if I don't have anything to say.
Yeah,
So,
All right.
so we're not ignoring him. It's his choice.
And Nate, you can read this question.
Kenny Kuslek says, would you consider yourself professionals?
Great reading.
Is that a reference to that one video where like you had a Magikarp on your head and you're like, "You're
That's too old.
professional."
I don't think so. I don't think anybody watched that.
What was I even doing then?
We were working in costumes and we did like a vlog about some convention or something. I think.
Okay.
Anyway, this is all referencing videos that most of you probably haven't watched, so that's okay. I think that we count as professionals, but only because YouTube now is, oh no. When you're self-employed, you can kind of consider yourself a professional at that point, I think. because like tax wise, the government will consider you a professional.
Speak for
And if the
yourself. I was
government does-
professional before this.
Okay, well, but you were not a professional YouTuber.
No,
you were
but
a professional
I was,
whatever.
Yeah, I was a professional sound designer. I was a
Alright.
professional visual effects.
I'm not a professional.
Well, are you saying
Let's be
if you have a
real.
job, then you're a professional, basically?
Basically,
That sounds weird, though.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Because I'm like, otherwise you are professional at. I guess no, you could say.
I mean,
it.
if you
Yeah.
have a job and people come to you for your expertise, you are professional.
What if?
No.
I mean, if you've been hired to do a job like.
Because, like, the amount of times I walk
Arby's
into
in high
Best
school.
Buy and I go, hey, do you have this thing? And they go, is that a movie? That's not a professional.
They weren't actually hired for their expertise.
Well, but they're in a job, and
Are
the
they
way you made
professional,
your
though?
thing sounded was basically
Yeah.
everybody who has a job is a professional, and that's
Fair.
not the case.
Fair.
Because there are a lot of idiots who work. Sorry,
Fair.
excuse me, but it's true.
I was gonna say, can you be a professional cashier? Would you say that you're a professional cashier if you've been hired to be a cashier? Because I'm tempted to say yes.
I would
actually.
say probably.
Yeah. So.
Meh.
But that being said, I've never been a cashier, so
I cleaned toilets at Arby's in high school. I think I was a professional toilet cleaner by these standards, and
don't.
that sounds like I wouldn't market myself like that because
You
somebody
can
would be really
be a
disappointed.
professional cleaner.
Yes, but they'd be disappointed with me if somebody
Well,
else.
yeah,
I heard
but
you were
then,
a
like, you're
professional
talking
cleaner,
like
and I'd be
mafia
like,
crap.
Yeah, a professional cleaner is like someone who has to clean up like a hitman's job.
No,
Yes, that's what a cleaner is.
"This got very
no,
far."
you can like call someone and be like, "Hey, I need my house cleaned," and then you pay
Yeah,
them a
but
bunch of money.
that's
They're not called
that's
cleaners.
the level of
They're
cleaning
called
they do.
maids. They are called maids if you
Maids
call
clean
to clean your
bodies
house.
up?
No.
Oh,
Ah!
we need the maid
A
in here.
professional cleaner is someone who cleans up dead bodies.
Okay.
The professional cleaner he's talking about is a maid. Like Merry Maids. Have you heard them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. All right. I was gonna say, I think somebody'd be disappointed with me if they hired high school me from Arby's to come clean their toilets,
I'm
and they'd be
always
like,
disappointed in
"You are, yeah, basically." They'd be like, "Your toilet cleaning is like very lackluster. We thought we'd get better out of
Your
you."
mom is like some sort of goddess at cleaning the toilets. I remember like back in the old house, like we had like a really bad toilet in the house that just never wanted to be cleaned. She came over one time to visit AJ. She's like, "Oh, I could take care of that," and she did. It was sparkling and like it blinded me. It was beautiful. So
She has a lot of experience
So
working
you know
with
how
toilets.
Android nowadays asks you, "Hey, did you just go to blah blah blah?"
Yeah.
It just asked me, "Hey, were you at Target?"
Okay.
And I'm like, "No, I've been sitting here for the whole time." Unless I went to Target and no, and
Mine always likes to ask me if I
Sorry.
would like to keep directions on hand to like. We'll go to Chick-fil-A and it's like, would you like to see the directions to I'm like, no, I know how to go down the road.
but yeah, I
Question.
don't consider me a professional.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not.
No? Okay.
No. If I'm a professional anything, it's a professional dick arounder. So
Professional sleeper.
that I'm very good at sleeping.
They have like
I'm not
personalities.
sure that's
so.
true.
Personalities that you could be a professional internet personality at this point. It
Yes.
means you talk on certain points and people get some level of like education and entertainment out of you. It's like a reality star. So, question from Shack Attack. Did you know someone's made an amino about Ari? If so, are you in it?
No.
You may remember that we had promoted amino a couple times because of the FNAF amino, and there is in fact a Random Encounters amino.
There is.
And I have stopped by. I think there's like 3 of them actually.
Yeah, I think I've stopped by once or twice.
Yeah.
I don't use amino much, so actually, I'll level with you. I don't use amino at all since we worked on it,
Yeah.
because I
You don't even like
Get-
FNAF. You didn't really play the games.
Yeah.
So.
It's because we're
Exactly.
adults.
Yeah.
We use
you can
Reddit.
find it on other stuff.
That's what.
We're
I
old.
don't. I,
we use Reddit.
I do use Reddit for some visual
Yeah.
effects information and for some gaming tutorial. Kind
But I
of
feel
stuff.
like Amino is the kid-friendly version of Reddit. So, yeah.
Anyway,
So yeah, we don't frequent Amino, but we have been over there and we have looked at the stuff on the RE Amino. So if you guys use it, you might just post something that we end up pulling up on our phone someday for fun. Never know. And then we all just like stared at the wall of like words.
like what Nate's been doing.
What is your favorite music style? Said somebody.
Saren
Polka.
Kate?
Didn't we just answer one of her questions?
I don't remember. But
well,
what is your
we're-
favorite music style?
Yeah, what's
This
your
is a
favorite
good
music
question.
style,
Did Nate
AJ?
say polka?
I don't think so. I've never heard polka come out of Nate's room like even once.
It's true.
Except editing Shovel Werewolf because some of that Christmas music is
There was
the dreidel
no,
song I think
I don't know
played.
what game he was playing, but for a while there was a song that sounded like. coming out of his room, and I swear I don't know what that
Friday
was,
the
but it's the
13th
closest.
was that one, I think.
It was closest thing to Pokemon. No, this was before the game came out.
I have headphones on. I don't know what you hear, but I like very rarely have my headphones off. But I don't know what would sound like a polka song.
No idea, man.
All right, so recently,
I like experimental. No.
Don't fucking lie to anybody. Excuse my language. Whoops.
I've been listening to for a long time. Like I already said, I worked on trailers for movies, and movie trailer music. They call it like library music or production music or other terms like that. It's really fun music to listen to because it's pretty much just it's whatever your favorite piece of music from a movie soundtrack is, but it's amplified to like the maximum level, and it doesn't have to match picture. So rather than like having a soft slow down and then a speed up and like things like that, it just keeps the power and keeps it cranked up. So like my favorite group that does it is Two Steps from Hell, who work with Hans Zimmer on stuff, and they do such good work. So I just bought like all the CDs because I've been listening to them so long, and I finally bought their music officially.
It's like AJ's adrenaline shot.
It's it is. It is. It's like using something like that. Steroids, music on steroids is what it is. But there's like nothing I think I like better like on the planet than their music.
Legit.
Sorry to you guys if that like clipped everywhere.
A fair point.
And it's instrumental with kind of like a rock infusion. So it's like dark, it's kind of loud, but sometimes it's like really exciting and like action and adventurous and stuff. There's a lot of like choir in it. It's all very lyricless generally. Anybody else?
I don't have a favorite. I like music. The end.
That's like what you are too, Nate, huh?
I don't have a favorite. No. Yeah. I listen to a lot of stuff. There's stuff I like. There's stuff I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's things I'm more fond of than other things. But I mean, I wouldn't consider it a style, but I like 80s music a lot. But what are you laughing about?
Coffee.
Yeah. How to draws.
So moving on.
Yeah. We all answered this question?
Sure.
Okay. Angelina Moore says, "Hi Nate, how are you?"
Nah. I'm okay. Noon is not a time I usually see.
That's a good
I
point.
usually don't wake up till 2 in the afternoon.
It's because he doesn't go to bed until like 6 in the
6,
morning.
yeah.
So he's been awake for like 5 to 6 hours.
I didn't go to bed.
No, I'm sorry,
I
5
went
to
to
6.
bed earlier.
I went to bed at 5 today.
I went to bed shortly after we finished playing Overwatch.
Yeah.
I'm on a weird sleep schedule, so whatever.
Which I wasn't even planning on playing. I had just gotten into another game when AJ messaged me on Facebook saying, "Help! They're murdering my butt," or whatever.
They were murdering my
And I
butt.
was like, "Do you want
It
me
was
to
terrible.
sign on?" He's like, "Yes!"
It was pretty bad. I got decimated over and over again. And
Have you heard of Korean pop music and their dramas?
Pinky Dat Pink Wolf says, "Have you
Yes.
K-pop?"
Duh.
Well,
I'm more into K-indie to be honest, but yeah,
Ah.
K-pop is okay.
all right. So there's a K-pop band I really like an idol group called Secret, and I like their music. It's really fun.
Legit.
Yeah, super cute, but it also is like sassy. It's weird.
We tried to make a musical with Felicia Day about, and the song was inspired by.
Yeah.
What is my
Shy Boy.
favorite
Shy
drama
Boy.
called?
Is there
What
some?
country
Is it
is
Fates
the
Open
It's really fun.
Virus?
baby metal? Is that Japan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that
That's
is.
what I thought.
I can't do metal just in general.
I was just
Which makes my brother sad
That's
because
just
he's
the
all
thing
about
I
like-
remember. Is
What about
the-
pirate
There's
metal?
so much
Screamo
different
and
metal.
stuff. Yeah,
You
there's
can,
so
you can do
much.
you can do metal.
Okay.
It's just,
Orchestral metal I could probably do.
yeah, like there's so many
Yeah.
different genres of metal. There's metal out there that you would actually love, believe it or not.
Yeah,
I tend to just go to like whatever the most extreme like caricature version is, because that to me is like, and then you back off. But the more you back off, the less.
Yes.
That's the way I treat it. Tends to be.
Most
We need to make that a joke
most
in
metal
one of
would
the
be
musicals.
fairly
Don't
offended that like,
It's like that.
certain genres of metal you would consider
joking
less
answer
metal
story.
than others.
Where it
per
ends-
se.
just-
Well, I don't think it's.
Hardcore. Like, I don't know.
I feel like you can apply this to any topic in the world, but
Yes,
this is a
that's
discussion we
fair.
could have
That's fair.
later
You can
because
talk
it's
to-
less interesting.
I feel
It's less interesting than
that
we're ever talking
some
about.
of the movie trailer music that you listen to
Uh-huh.
could be considered metal.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, because metal
of it,
is a
absolutely.
very broad genre of
I'm
music.
gonna say the the Wonder Woman song is almost metal, probably. Anything Junkie XL does.
Well, that's like starts to get dubby too. To be honest,
but
it's very like weirdly
Borderline.
hardcore electric stuff. But
Also, one of
I don't
my
know.
favorite K-dramas is Beethoven Virus, followed closely by Winter Sonata.
yeah,
Nice.
I mean,
I love the whole stupid triangle love thing. It's one of my favorite
I
stupid
have no idea what
tropes.
she's talking about. So.
since we're talking about metal, I'd be remiss not to plug my little brother's band, A Moment in Pompeii. So if
It's
you want to go
terrible.
listen,
Don't listen to it.
to their metal
Really
music,
awful. No, dude. No.
it's a lot harder than anything
No.
that plays on this channel. So
It's hard.
For now,
Onyx
No.
the Rock Snake is the closest thing. So if you were a big fan of that and wish we would do more,
Steelix the Steel Snake.
Steelix the Steel Snake
He is metal.
a metal theme. Yeah, you can go listen to their music. They're on like Facebook and Twitter. I think.
So what you're saying is Onyx the Rock Snake needs a metal coat.
Yes, it does. As a matter of fact,
I don't get it.
You use
It's
a
a
metal
Pokemon.
coat to evolve Onyx.
into Steelix.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's like when I said
Shut-
nose pass
shut
yesterday and you didn't understand me.
You can't use Pokemon humor around Peter.
It's
It
true.
doesn't work.
It's
Peter
true.
was
You can make
doing
him-
he was doing audio on one of our behind the scenes videos. He's like, I have to do like a high pass and I'm gonna do like a low pass. I'm like, are you gonna do a nose pass? And he's like, no. I'm like, oh, this joke went over Peter's head.
Oh, can we answer that question?
Miss Armadillos?
Yeah.
Sure. Question from Miss
Oh,
Armadillo. Have you ever read Random Encounters fanfic?
Unfortunately.
Yes.
This is like guilty admission.
We read some while we were waiting outside to vote for not Donald Trump.
Oh, you're right. We did do that.
They were serenaded to me.
I didn't vote. I don't vote. I don't condone voting.
So she was not there for reading that particularly.
I'm pretty sure I
horrifying one.
dramatically interpreted some fan fiction for you guys
yes,
on
we
the
got
phone.
to hear a wonderful reading.
I don't remember most of them, to be honest.
I don't either.
I know the ones I've
It made me
seen.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
What's your
As
favorite?
somebody
Miss
who
Bird?
used to write fan fiction, one day you're gonna grow up and you're gonna be embarrassed by the crap that you've written.
It's gonna be
Trust
hilarious.
me.
But that's part of like growing up, I think, is no matter who you are, you look back at something you've written or even read, and then you're like, whoa. So
Most of my
feel
poetry, I
too
don't feel
bad.
that way
Ooh,
about,
like
but
my
all
Star
of my
Trek
fan
Deep Space
fiction,
Nine
I'm like,
fan.
I'm so glad no one knows where this is.
did it go online?
Oh, there's some online.
Ah,
I don't think the site.
you didn't like scorch the internet of it all.
Let
I'm
me
gonna say
look.
most of the stuff we wrote is not in existence anymore.
Well, we did videos. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Now we have
Yeah.
videos we're embarrassed by instead.
Yeah.
Except for Peter, who's like
fair.
magically removed the internet of the Marcus. Can't find it.
It's true.
Yeah.
Oh God, it still exists. Oh,
Found
Lord.
it. It's there. Fan fiction. The
I'm not
Miss
going to
Bird
tell you
fanfic.
my username because you can go figure that out.
What is it about?
I have several about lots of different animes that I liked at the time.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah. No Mary Sue's, thank God, but like just crossovers and all sorts of like what if universes and
Crossovers,
stuff.
yeah. Those
Yeah.
are,
So yeah.
yeah. My favorite ones that I've read that are RE based are actually Resident Enos ones.
Fair.
I like the Resident Enos fan fictions, I think, the most because that feels like a universe that really does like have a lot of opportunity for like stories that are like original that aren't necessarily like the ones we've already told but have similar things in them. So those are actually a lot of fun.
I was on Whisper the other day, and I was looking for a background for the word "where" with a big giant question mark, and I found like several panels of someone's. They built a comic of Resident Enos, and I was like, "Why is this a background on Whisper?" It was kind of amazing. I enjoyed that.
Yes, I am.
Is Nate really just Brental Floss?
Who is really the windmill guy
No,
from
no,
Ocarina?
guys. There was
who
another
is really
question
just my
earlier
version of Mr.
about
Clean.
him being just
Yeah, somebody
secretly a
asked
piece of
if I
cardboard.
was secretly a piece of cardboard. And I'm like, yes, it's gonna be like that Joking Hazard comic where it ends and the guy just like
And
falls over.
the end of Shaun the Sheep.
I was gonna say Shaun the Sheep.
Oh yeah, the dog.
Yeah.
That
can
poor
we
dog.
get Nate? Can we get a cardboard cutout of you one day?
and put you on the couch and
Cardboard
see
cut out
if
of me, yes.
anybody notices.
I'm excited.
We have passed 1 o'clock, so we'll probably answer like one or two more, and we'll be done for today.
Hey, how about we answer that one?
Yeah, but we should answer this one.
Trogarod donated. They said, saw a super chat here and I thought I'd use it. The stuff you make is super awesome and has a bit of lightheartedness to it, which I love. Keep it up.
Thank you, Trogarod.
Thank you, Chagarad.
Ooh, we're gonna see Wonder Woman today.
We are.
That's true. That is something that we're going to be doing today.
I'm excited for it.
Are we
Sure.
answering that question because my friend Narc asked it?
What?
Because what movies are you hyped for this year?
Oh,
Oh,
no, I
well.
was just mentioning that we're watching Wonder
It's a
Woman
good question.
today.
Oh.
So since we're talking about it, Narc,
Hi
what movies
again.
are you hyped for this year?
We already passed Alien Covenant, so that's too late. And I
I'm
loved it.
kind of stoked for the Full Metal Alchemist. I want to see if
Is
it's
it-
actually any good.
Is that actually coming
I
to
have no
America?
idea if it
Okay.
if it is. I don't give a crap. I'm gonna watch it and stream it online and piece together what they're saying because they're probably not gonna be any subtitles because I'm that kind of person. But
Miss Bird and I watched through the whole Brotherhood
yeah,
series, and it was beautiful. So yeah,
because
that's
he's
gonna be
never
cool.
seen it. And I saw the original and then I read the manga, so I hadn't seen Brotherhood, and I actually appreciate Brotherhood more than the original series, except their like opening music choices. I wish
Yeah.
they kept Larkin Ciel's Ready Steady Go. I wish, but you know we can't have what we want all the time. So
AJ.
Star Wars
Okay.
is probably the thing.
Fair.
Although Spider-Man: Homecoming, I wasn't interested in it initially, and recently I've gotten more and more. Like the trailers are really appealing to me. Excellent. Oh, Nate, I'm sorry, I skipped you. What do you want? Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Would you say Star Wars? Maybe.
Very Star Wars. Very much so Star Wars. Spider-Man. Thor, even though the trailers not doing it for me.
I didn't want to say it. I couldn't say it.
I'm always excited about Marvel stuff. I
Okay.
see way more movies than anyone in this house does.
True.
Like, I'll go see in theaters.
okay,
Fine.
that's there.
You don't know what I watch in my room.
You know what I watched in my room was my point.
Maybe you guys are watching the same things in the same room. Have you thought about that?
Well, technically, if you consider the house one big room, then yes, you're
True.
right. Mm-hmm. Anyway, moving on.
Ashley Burkhead said from Rapid City, South Dakota, hello! Can't wait to see y'all in 2 weeks. Hi, Ashley. We can't wait to see you and everybody coming to SodacCon in like 2 weeks, which is like flying by.
Yeah.
I forgot
Oh, I
the
hate
convention
flying.
is
I'm
close at hand.
scared of flying.
Do we have a link to
Oh, I'm
register
scared.
You can drive.
Oh, no, I can't. I don't know how. Well, I know how, but I don't have a license.
You can take a bus to South Dakota. if you
It's
want.
too long.
for that? It's pretty long.
Basically, Miss Bird needs a teleporter.
Yeah.
Down in the description,
She
there's
wouldn't
a
like
link to
teleporting.
SodacCon's
She's like,
website.
Oh, teleporting makes me sick.
There's a link to SodacCon's website. As you can see on the bottom of our screen, SodacCon is coming up June 23rd through 25th, and we're going to be there. We're going to have like 3 panels or something like that. I forget how many.
Yeah, even more exciting. We're going to be doing some live performances this time because
for
we don't
Masquerade.
do them often
No.
at conventions, but we are going to do some here.
Yeah, I didn't see me.
We're so
in fact,
bad at it.
We were making a list of them though, and the people don't mind when you're bad at something. I think if they know that you usually do it in front of a camera where you fix your mistakes and like edit things out, and when you have to do it in front of an audience,
Then
you
it
can't
just
do
becomes a
anything.
genuine
Well, you
experience.
can. It's
Yeah.
just that we're not dedicated enough to actually make live performances something amazing.
Well, you say dedicated enough, but it's a little bit like, you know, when we're trying to make a Bendy and the Ink Machine
There's
stop motion
just straight
musical
up not
number.
time.
It's like, yeah, like you gotta
Yeah.
prioritize
That is
what
true.
you do for the internet's 650,000 people. And
All I'm
obviously
saying
people
is
subscribe
that, you
watch,
know,
too.
like something like Hamilton takes rehearsals and like
Yeah.
making it perfect, all that kind of stuff.
It's
and then
true.
when you like do,
and that's all they do. They
Yes.
just focus on that.
yeah, so
yeah.
it's hard to like
We're not Hamilton.
organize.
And the people that go to SodacCon and watch us will agree we're not Hamilton. But we do what we can. Convention's going to be super fun. So if you're going to be out there, and just to tie into that, by the way, we are not going to be at VidCon,
thanks.
so I apologize for anybody who's coming all the way across the country to see their favorite YouTubers here in California. We're not going to
Nice.
be there. Maker Disney was like generous enough to offer us tickets to be able to go, but we are in fact going to be out of state during VidCon to go see you guys in South
Wait,
Dakota. so-
VidCon asked us to come?
VidCon did.
Dis-
Disney Maker.
Oh, I
right,
see,
so
okay.
Maker
Put
is
forward-
not Maker anymore. We're not technically with
They,
Maker now.
I think, exist as an under umbrella.
Sort of, but
Of the
they're still
Disney
Under
Digital
Umbrella.
Oh, dear.
they're
Working
called
for
the-
Umbrella.
They're working for Umbrella now, the
Oh,
Umbrella
God,
Corporation.
no.
They're called the Disney Digital Network now.
Yeah,
I think.
That's technically the
Yeah.
like division of Disney that runs all the YouTube
Yeah.
stuff for them and stuff.
So
And we're
that's
still on their network, so a lot of people got dropped. They didn't drop us. In fact, they offered to bring us to VidCon, and we just
Nate,
happened
show
to
us
be-
your sassy side.
No.
Oh,
Not this time. Maybe next time.
Me and
next
Ashley will
launch.
be at E3 though.
That's true. We
if
have
you're
E3
at E3
coming up.
You could potentially run into us
Yeah.
at E3.
So keep your eyes peeled if you're gonna be in E3 at E3.
I won't.
You might catch Nate and I there playing some games. There was a question by Mew6 that was actually a really nice question. So just wanted to get back to that one. What is your favorite thing a fan did for you guys?
Not
Anybody-
ship me with people.
Not ship you with people. A lot of fans have actually done
Because
that.
there's one right here. Who else ships Miss Bird and AJ? Okay. Don't ship real people. It's rude.
It's
and
not
we
your
have our
favorite
lives and we have our lovers, and it's just not something you should be doing. There's no bueno. The end.
Despite how much I absolutely despise Monopoly,
Oh.
I did appreciate the thought and the work and the detail put into a random encounters Monopoly set that AJ's getting right now. That was really impressive, and I hate the game, but it was just really well done, and I really appreciated it. So that, I think, might actually be my favorite fan thing, despite... I mean, I know I keep on saying it. You guys need to understand I hate Monopoly.
Yeah. The money all has like RE symbols on it.
Mm-hmm.
The cards are things like new musical released, collect $50, or like press play, collect $200. You sold a prop, collect $50. Ganon Claus delivers Christmas cash, gain $100. It's like, they're really fun stuff. The
Yeah.
pieces are like
The beard.
the beard and like a sweeping man broom. And
Pokeball.
like, I think Gotham. Yeah, there's,
Fluttershy. I forgot Fluttershy's in there.
there's like a little tiny Gotham, and these are made by fans, and I think a lot of them are Patreon backers.
Yeah.
So I think one of them might be.
Isn't one of them dead?
Yeah.
That's true. I think she did some of the pieces here.
Yeah.
Nefenjo contributed to them.
I think
She's
it was
one
some
of the mods, I think.
drunk driver
Yeah.
Yes.
decided that it would be a good idea.
To go out drunk. And yeah, in case we have to plug that, don't drink and drive.
Yeah.
It affects a lot of people. Yeah, and the board has like us on it. And the properties are like Enos's mansion.
Aw, me and Kitty.
It's fantastic.
Oh, big kitty.
So anyway, really fun project that a bunch of our Patreon and regular fans were putting together for us. One of my favorite things is we got a bunch of hats made for us by a fan who met us at a convention. And they were super good. Like, these are great hats. So, like, I should run upstairs and get those too, but I'm too lazy.
Why is Dominion in there?
Just because it's a free, this,
Okay.
I don't know. It
Sorry.
ended up sitting there because, like, we don't keep the instruction manuals
Yeah.
in the Dominion box.
I was very confused. My apologies.
Honestly, though, there's like amazing fan art out there that you guys have made for us, and sometimes like really elaborate. Like, we have a copy of a Resident Enos comic that I think Phil McQuarrie made for us on Twitter and assembled and printed. It's really good. So like, fan art is one of my favorite things that you guys do, and I can't get enough of it. And I try to frame it and hang it up when I get a chance. So anyway, that's some of my favorite stuff that fans have done.
I cringed because you started talking about fan art hanging it everywhere. I was like, no.
I haven't actually hung it up in the new house because we weren't sure where we were supposed to hang things. I'm probably going to keep it more in the office since I like it the most, and I'm always in the office.
It's just, I appreciate the fan art. I do. I appreciate
Too
all the
much
thought and the
Markiplier
work.
in
And
it.
whatever. No, it's not. It's not even that. It's just that it's really creepy and weird looking at versions of yourself and people that you've worked with all over the house. They're staring at you, and it's all like, no, I'm good. No.
Huh. Okay. Well, I like it. I like looking at creepy versions of you everywhere.
I mean, you could just like see that all the time.
There's some good versions of you. I've seen some good ones.
Are you saying
had
that
a
the current
good one
version is
today.
not good?
Oh.
AJ likes the
fine.
beard.
How
and
offensive.
The buff.
Oh, yeah. We got one of the beard and like a Speedo with like huge muscles.
This one was made for me today.
It says sexy. Ooh. Yeah, that's not bad.
It's kind of
pretty
cute.
good.
It's really cute. I
Yeah,
don't know
that's
if
the
you can
kind of
see
thing.
that,
That's the kind of thing I would like frame.
but would I hang it up on my wall? No. No, it's creepy.
Well, I'll tell
That's
you what.
narcissistic, even. Like, no.
Even in my bedroom upstairs, I have a couple of me like dressed as Pikachu that I really like. That I actually have. They're like cute little versions, and I'm like,
I'm really
think these
glad
are
you
fun.
weren't like, even in my bedroom are pictures of Miss Bird.
Picture of Miss Bird in my bedroom.
Wait,
No, I'm more narcissistic than that. They're
Okay.
pictures of me.
Okay, that's a
but
lot better.
you guys make really fun, cool, creative stuff, and I love it. So I'll stop talking. Nate, what's your favorite thing?
I don't have. I've barely seen any fan art, so
Oh, so Nate needs more fan art. We need to get more fan art of Nate.
I'll be the biggest fan of somebody who makes a
Tingle?
life-size cardboard cutout of me and There you go.
We need some Professor Layton and Tingle fan. Or Dr. Hottie. Where's all the fan art for Dr. Hottie?
Dr. Hottie fan art.
We need some Dr. Hottie fan art.
Outstanding.
I'm going to totally frame the first Dr. Hottie fan art I get.
You can keep that on your wall.
No, I'm going to put it right outside your door, actually.
Okay, well, I'll move it.
I'll move it back. We'll just have this war of whose room Dr. Hottie sits
Liver
outside.
out of your body with a knife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I've already fans. I think my favorite fans are the intelligent ones that don't demand musicals all the time and beg for Markiplier. And
That is a nice thing you can do for us.
Yeah.
Just be
that's
patient.
Okay.
the ones that actually appreciate what we do is basically what I'm getting at. Like I love that so much more because it makes me want to continue working with Random Encounters and like doing my best. So
I also really appreciate people like Nefenjo and Aiden who are basically just fans who were like, you know what, we're gonna moderate for you guys, and you know, they had already built up a relationship and trust with us, so we were like, do it, and you guys are amazing.
yeah.
You do a great job moderating. Like Nefenjo was like, hey, you should answer this question about fans
Yeah.
that you missed.
I agree.
I like the Shovel Werewolf fans.
Shovel
All
Werewolf.
3 of them.
Hey, maybe it's the second season. You'll have more than 3 fans.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe the people that came in during Hello Neighbor will be like, what is this show? And they'll somehow-
Maybe. You never know.
Doubtful.
Well,
I think it might be time.
I was gonna say
Platinum and Fire. Bye.
bye.
just bye.
Yeah. Well, we should probably sign off because we have gone for over an hour now. But thank you guys for joining us. We do these on the first Saturday of every month at noon Pacific time, pretty much every single time.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll see you guys next month. But stay tuned. Watch us on social media. We'll have updates on things like Bendy. There's another musical that's not coming out on Random Encounters, but features some of us in it. I don't know if we're supposed to talk about it, but we will have a companion video on our channel.
It is on
bloopers.
Spotify already.
So anyway, you can look forward to that. There will be another musical that we wrote on somebody else's channel for a different game soon.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it.
The Traveler loved Shovel Werewolf, so did
That's
Neff.
There you go. So we have.
But there's one more fan in there that...
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else we have to plug? T-shirts. We have T-shirts. You can buy them on Teespring. I will talk about tank tops with the T-shirt company. See if we can get some of those going too, because it's hot outside here, at least. And we have SodacCon.
SodacCon.
So
That's it.
yeah, come find us at
You
SodacCon.
should
You
make
can register
pajama pants
down
with
below.
Ari on the butt.
That'd be a good idea. Yeah. And we're working with some other conventions. So I know South Dakota, it might not be close to you yet, but we're trying to get to more conventions. And if you happen to work with a convention that you want us to come to, go ahead and like put a bug in their ear. You know, mention a literal bug in their ear. Go find them and stuck a bug in their ear. We would love to try to get to more places. So South Dakota is
that
a great
ended badly
start.
for poor Cecil.
That's true.
Oh, don't put bugs in people's ears.
Yeah. AJ's like, okay,
Okay.
done.
I'll
Nightfield
do my
reference.
best.
No one gets it. It's cool.
No. All right, guys, take it easy. Thanks again. Stay tuned. We'll have a new video up next Friday. And that's it. Okay.
Au revoir.
AJ, Bien salute. Ooh!
That was so lazy, Nate.